Councilor and some residents to find a new project set to launch on the northeast side.
And they say they would prefer the potholes get fixed before a biking and walking path gets added.
RTV6's Stephanie Wade has the city's response tonight.
The city councilor for this district says this project speaks to the city's, quote, skewed priorities when it comes to spending money on infrastructure and ignores other problems like the potholes on the roads.
Let's spend the money on where things are really needed, not where people don't want them.
The condition of Johnson Road is more of a concern for some neighbors than building a new bike and walk path next to it.
Obviously, this is our natural drain, so they're going to have to completely redo the drainage.
Larry Riggle says their sidewalks were also just updated and ADA accessible curbs installed a few years ago. The city would have to tear that up to make room for a proposed 10-foot wide asphalt paved Johnson Road trail.
So the sidewalks go away?
Sidewalks are gone.
And how do you feel about that?
I think it's a waste of money. They're good sidewalks. People use them every day.
The project connects the 71st Street Trail and the Fall Creek Greenway on the northeast side and creates a safer, protected lane for bikers. But neighbors who have signed this petition say it's not necessary and the area doesn't call for it. Christine Scales, the city councilor who represents part of this area, agrees, saying her district hasn't received this little money to resurface roads in 12 years.
If you have a city councilor in a district saying this is a poor use of taxpayer dollars, why move forward with that project?
Well, the first thing I would say is that the local dollars that go into a federal project like this don't actually come from a road budget.
The director of the Department of Public Works says about 3/4 of the $1 million price tag this project will cost is coming from the federal government. The nearly $300,000 the city is putting in to match it is separate from the road resurfacing budget and wouldn't be used to fill potholes anyways.
Construction is frustrating, but when the project is done, it's going to be something we hope that each and every resident on the northeast side uses.
Stephanie Wade, RTV6.
Stephanie, thank you. And the project was granted federal funding back in 2014. The DPW director says call the Mayor's Action Center to report a pothole, and they'll get to it according to priority. And if there's an issue like this in your neighborhood and you feel like you've run out of options on where to turn, you have someone to lean on in RTV6. Email us at workingforyou@rtv6.com, and we'll see what we can do to help.